Good morning and welcome again to another Making Mondays Matter. As usual, I trust that you had a wonderful week last week and your weekend was kind to you as you prepare to face yet a new week. My weekend was full. There were a number of different activities. I had a breakfast. Of course, I had a church on Sunday. I also had a business meeting, three distinct and separate activities, but they were productive and I would say successful in their desired outcomes. And for me, this weekend epitomized that well-known Psalm 133, I believe, which tells us that behold how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. I'm not preaching this morning. I'm just really emphasizing the benefits that there is when we are united, when we are working together towards a common goal. I know it's a thought that I would have raised a couple of times over the last few weeks, but I actually lived it this weekend with the various activities. The weekend being as full as it was, there's no way that I could have taken credit for the success of the activities that I was involved in all on my own. Simply others stepped in and filled the gaps. And in the case of the breakfast, for example, there were those who stepped up to the plate, and if someone was lacking in the area, another person stepped in and filled the gap. And this is what unity really is all about. When we are working together towards that common goal, when we are helping each other achieve what it is that we collectively are seeking to do. So it's not about the me, it's not about the I, it's about the we. It's about how can we help each other to reach that point that we all are succeeding, that we are all successful. And when one is weaker than the other, those who are stronger are there to bear them up and help them out. And so it is with this thought that I want for us that as we go into this week, that we look for opportunities to work together. I know I've said it before, we are in an age where we focus so much on the individual that sometimes I think we forget that we are greater together. We are greater when we work towards the common goal. We are greater and more successful when we help each other. My senior pastor likes to speak about a little story about two donkeys eating grass, and each have their own pile, and they were tied with a rope. And when they both tried to get to their own pile, the rope was a little bit shorter than it would allow them to. And so they expended lots and lots of energy working against each other, trying to accomplish their own goal. But when the bright idea came upon them that they can eat at one pile first and then go and eat at the other, then we saw the unity working. Then we saw both being satisfied. Then we saw both being successful. And so it's with this in mind. Sometimes we may need to step back from our individual goals to help another achieve so that we too can achieve. And this is what unity is all about. And I want to encourage us that as we go into this new week, to be united with each other, united in the common goals that we have, help each other where we can, work together, and we will be successful together. So until next Monday, let's be united. For those of you who are joining me on my YouTube channel, I want to encourage you to like. It helps with the algorithm and helps others to see. I want to thank those too who have been sharing. I have seen the increase in numbers and viewership. I want to say thank you for sharing with us, sharing with others. I want you to subscribe so that when new content comes out, you are made aware. Hit that notification bell so it pops up, so you don't have to go searching for it. And until next Monday, have a fantastic and a successful week. This is David Ince from Living Successfully Inc. for another Making Mondays Matter.